Hi everyone, welcome to the Pathways to Law courses at VU. My name is Shanali and I'm a Future Students Advisor at Victoria University. In this webinar, we will be talking to you about possible pathway options you can consider taking from Victoria University Polytechnic to Victoria University for the study area. And joining us is Diana Rector, Pathways Coordinator for Admissions, Dr. Lydia Zainas, the Deputy Dean and Director of Learning and Teaching for the College of Law and Justice, and Scott Murray, Manager Pathways and Retention at Victoria University. Before we start, I would like to acknowledge my country and pay my respects to the custodians of the land we live, work, and study on today. And I would also like to pay my respect to the elders past, present, and emerging. So as a student who's completing or already completed a program at VU Polytechnic, why transfer to university? There's a few reasons. You would have an easier transition to university from TAFE, where you can enhance and expand your scope of knowledge. You also have a wider range of career options and would be able to get your degree in a shorter period of time, as you would be granted credits for your previous study. This also means you'll finish off with 2 qualifications. And most importantly, you'll be studying in our award-winning block model. At Victoria University, we have revolutionized tertiary education with our award-winning block model. The block model allows students to focus on one subject at a time rather than juggling multiple subjects over a 6-month period like at other universities, and is offered to students in all years of our undergraduate degree. With the VU block model, you'll be fully focused on each subject. If you are fascinated by one particular subject, you can immerse yourself in it and enjoy all that subject has to offer. And if you don't enjoy it, you will be pleased to have it finished in only 4 weeks without having to wait until the end of the semester to know your result. Up next is a brief video to show what your year is going to look like while studying under the block model at Victoria University.
We've been teaching the same way for hundreds of years now, but the world around us has changed, and along with it, employer and industry needs. So at VU, we changed the way you learn with our Australian-first VU block model. Traditionally, you juggle the demands and deadlines of 4 units at once. Instead, the VU block model has you focus on 1 unit at a time. Each semester will be broken into 4 blocks, which run for 4 weeks. You focus on 1 unit in each block, completing all your assessments before moving on to the next. So instead of this, the VU block model looks like this. VU's block model gives you greater focus by studying just 1 unit at a time in smaller, more collaborative classes, and provides flexible study options to suit your lifestyle. With the introduction of block model, student success is soaring. More students are passing first year and second year too. And over 40% of students are now enjoying grades at or above distinction levels. VU students are more engaged and satisfied with their uni experience. Employers have also noticed the difference, ranking VU graduates in the top 10 of more than 40 universities for work readiness. And more than 90% of graduates are ranked highly for employability. So, when you study with the VU block model, you know it's proven to give you the support and skills you need to succeed.
Once you successfully complete your course at VU Polytechnic, you may be eligible for a guaranteed pathway to the mentioned bachelor courses at Victoria University. What it means by a guaranteed pathway is that you have a confirmed entry to a course once you meet all the admissions entry criteria stated in the conditional offer letter. As you can see, there are a number of different pathway courses which are being offered. Once you complete an advanced diploma of legal practice, you may be eligible for the listed credits once you transition into the Bachelor of Laws or the Bachelor of Legal Services or the below double degrees, which are the Bachelor of Laws and Bachelor of Arts, or the Bachelor of Laws and Bachelor of Business, or the Bachelor of Laws and Bachelor of Psychological Studies. There also is an option where you can transition to the bachelor degrees upon completing the foundations at VU. Certain bachelor degrees might also have additional admissions criteria to be met, which will be listed on the course webpage. I would now like to hand over to Diana, who is a Pathways Coordinator for Admissions, to talk to you about the admissions process relating to pathways.
Thanks, Shanali. So what is a pathway conditional offer? A pathway conditional offer means you have a guaranteed place into an eligible pathway course upon successfully completing your current course and meeting any additional admissions criteria that may be required for the course. So what is the conditional offer process? New conditional offers currently go out twice a year in approximately May and October. At the same time as new offers are sent, acknowledgement emails are also sent to those that have previously accepted their pathway conditional offer. These emails are sent to your student email account. Information regarding next steps and pathway processes are also provided in both emails. Next slide, please. I'm going to talk a little bit now about the full offer process. So once successful completion in your current course is confirmed, and we have validated that you have met any additional admission criteria if required, we will process your offer as well as any eligible advanced standing. From there, you will be sent your Enroll Now email with your full offer into the pathway course for the next available admissions intake. Enrolling into the Bachelor. To enroll into the Bachelor, you need to simply follow the prompts within the email, log into your MyVVU portal, accept the full offer, and enroll into available units. If you're ever worried about your conditional or full pathway offer, or have any questions about pathway processes, please email Pathways and we'll be happy to assist you further. Thanks, Shanali.
Thank you, Diana. I would now like to hand over to Dr. Lydia Zainaz, the Deputy Dean and Director of Learning and Teaching for the College of Law and Justice, to speak to you about industry insights and a bit more about this course.
Hello, everyone. I'm here to talk about the Bachelor of Laws and also the Bachelor of Legal Services and the pathways into those bachelor degrees. In particular, the Bachelor of Laws will provide you with units of study that cover what we call the Priestley 11 units, which are required to be completed so that you can go on and complete the academic requirements for you to be admitted as an Australian lawyer. Now, these units will cover things like real property law, commercial law, company law, equity and trusts, evidence, and even criminal law. So once you complete those types of units, you also have an opportunity to undertake what we call the electives. And this is where it gets very interesting. Students can undertake study in human rights law, in taxation law, in wills and estates, in privacy and media law, and we also have a number of practically based units which are very helpful for students when they're entering into their law careers. So advocacy and interviewing skills, legal writing and drafting are just some of the practical units. Most interesting is that we now require students to undertake placement units. And so here we actually have a placements officer who works with us in the college to assist students to get internships. And this will set our law students apart from other law students from other law schools, because we actually have students that will graduate with actual practical experience in the field. This is an advantage that we have. Mind you, we are centrally located also in the city legal precinct. So we are just across the road from the Children's Court. Around the corner, you'll find the Supreme Courts and also the County Courts and the Magistrates' Courts. And we have placement opportunities with all of these courts, assisting lawyers and also barristers in their chambers. What sort of employment opportunities will you have with a law degree? The world is your oyster. You will be able to practice either in commercial law or in human rights law, or go on and undertake a bar readers course and become a barrister, where you can actually demonstrate the advocacy skills that you've gained in your law degree. You can also work in-house in a law firm, or perhaps in a company, in a large commercial company, or even in banks. With respect to the Bachelor of Legal Services, this too is a degree designed for those students who are interested in the law, but perhaps do not wish to go on to be a lawyer. You might be interested in other areas that are connected with the law. So, for example, legal secretaries, legal placement officers, working in the community legal centres, working in corrections, or even working for the government in perhaps companies and organisations like ASIO or the ATO or ASIC as well. So you can have very long careers with these types of bachelor degrees ahead of you. And I do encourage you to have a look at the additional information that is available in the VU portal websites. Thank you, Chinali.
Thank you, Lydia. Last but not least, I would like to hand over to Scott, who is the Manager Pathways and Retention, to speak to you about VU Employ and opportunities at VU.
Thanks very much, Janali. One of the key services that we offer at VU, which will help many different pathway students decide on whether or not to take up their pathway opportunity, is VU Employ. VU Employ is our careers service, and we offer career advice through email, consultations, one-on-one appointments with a qualified careers consultant, a range of different resources, including the VU Employ Collaborate Space, Careers Toolkit, and the VU Employ Career Directory, a range of different programs offered throughout the year, including Talent Connect mentoring, Beyond VU and GVIP, as well as a huge calendar of events, including fairs and expos, industry events, and a range of different workshops. VU Employ can help you with the decision-making in transitioning to higher education and what you need to consider. It can assist you in identifying values, skills, interests, and personal situation when deciding what it is that you want to study, work with you in exploring the different course options that are available, provide the tools to research whether or not the study path will lead to strong job opportunities after graduation or beyond, and explore the different job opportunities available after you complete your HE degree. This is one of many different opportunities available to VU students. These include VU Learning Hub, which is staffed by a dedicated team of staff and student mentors, the Study Abroad program, financial advice, VU Volleys, which is our volunteer program, student mentors in the library, leadership opportunities, wellness and counselling services, as well as a huge range of different student clubs and societies. If you have any questions about anything that we've spoken about today, for admissions information, you can email pathways@vu.edu.au. For specific course information, contact student.recruitment@vu.edu.au. And if you'd like to book a one-on-one appointment with a careers consultant, you can simply email vuemploy@vu.edu.au. We'd like to thank you very much for listening to this webinar.